Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, and back here at home, look at that snow behind you, Alana.
It's a different picture today, Emily. I tell you what, this is Alta ski area. This is a live view where the snow continues to come down as we take that look at the mountain. Boy, does that look different. It looks like we went from November to December in the blink of an eye, but we didn't. This is an autumn storm that delivered valley rain and mountain snow, and this is a very cool time lapse that you actually watch as the snow stacks up overnight and into this morning. It continues to climb. They've topped out at 7 inches, but that could go up as it continues to snow in the area. Our last real final push of valley rain and mountain snow in northern Utah happening now. Live view from Logan. We've got some rain on the camera, wet pavement out there, starting to see that moisture pull back from Cache Valley just a little bit, but we've seen great precipitation totals from this storm. Almost 3/4 of an inch for the backside of the Wasatch, for Liberty more than 1/2 an inch, for Sardine Summit 4/10 in Vernon, Park City pretty close to that, 3/10 in Sandy, more than 1/4 of an inch in plenty locations. That includes Logan and the Ogden Airport, Layton at 2/10, Cottonwood Heights over a 1/10, and parts of Salt Lake also getting that. The wet weather still out there right now. Our forewarn radar is tracking the region as the cold front continues to trek south. We do have that moisture west of I-15, but let's zoom in because now we've got mixed precipitation filling in along the benches. Right now that snow level is at 6,000 feet and it will continue to go down. We've got snow in the mountains, that's in blue. Rain in our valleys, that includes Ogden. This line of storms here, this band, is associated with a short wave that extends across the Great Salt Lake towards Tooele County, which is now active again. They had a little bit of a breather, but it's picked back up. Utah County, Provo, Lehigh, Payson, Spanish Fork, all dealing with that wet weather. And yes, there's lightning on the screen with that band of precipitation, a little bit of lightning out there, and graupel could be noticeable in the West Desert. Speaking of the West Desert, south of Delta, down towards Cedar City, right there on the line of Washington and Iron County, we have seen some rain filling in, and the colder air is on the way as well. There are areas of the state that have held on to the warmth today because the cold front hasn't passed. That's mainly southeastern Utah, as Grand County sits in the upper 60s, 70 degrees in Hanksville. But we've got 30s and 40s for the rest of Utah, 38 in Logan, 48 in Salt Lake. Yesterday we were 71. Yeah. Big change there, folks, and we know those temperatures now dropping towards Milford and Cedar City. As we look at the 24-hour temperature change, you're able to see where the front is just by looking at the numbers. We're 19 degrees cooler than where we were at this point yesterday, but look at Delta, Milford, now Cedar City, 16 degrees cooler. So the cold front continues to move, cold air filling in behind it, and we're going to notice those changes. As we talk about snow elevation and the snow levels, we've watched that really fall. We've made it to the low benches between 6,000 and 5,000 feet. And as we head into the overnight, we are going to see those snow levels hit the valley floor. We just won't have any precipitation left by then. We're seeing our big final push. Maybe a spotty shower holds on, but drier conditions set up for tomorrow and Wednesday night, and you can see how those snow levels fluctuate. Futurecast walks us through what to expect, forewarning you that we do have this line of moisture in southern Utah. Put it into action, and it's towards the I-70, I-15 corridor. I think Cove Fork could see a little snow. We also have some rain down towards Beaver and Cedar City. This is that band of lake enhancement. Let's zoom on in. You're going to see towards Lehigh, Provo, Eureka, all the way into the Tooele and Rush Valleys. Eventually, that's going to clear the area, but Colville, Camas, this is by ABC4 News at 10. We will still see active skies in the central and southern portion of the state. Here we are at midnight, where all that moisture focuses from Utah County south and towards eastern Utah. We do see colder air moving in, so places like Gunnison, Salina, towards Richfield, and parts of I-15 could see some snow mixing in. By the morning commute, we've cleared the wet weather. It's fairly quiet. We get a northerly flow, and it's going to feel chilly. Regional forecast for tomorrow keeps us below average, 47 for that high in Salt Lake, 40s along the Wasatch Front, 50s in eastern Utah, 60s in St. George. So we see a decent drop following the front coming through. Breezy conditions with 60s. Overnight lows get cold and fall into the mid-30s, even in Washington County. Here's a check on the Wasatch Front, where I kept that slight chance in the morning. Not totally loving it. I just think if there's lingering moisture and we have a northerly flow, that we could see maybe a spotty shower over towards Tooele. 40s turn to 50s, but it's a gradual rebound when it comes to our daytime highs. Veterans Day in the low 50s, that will be below average. So we went from above average yesterday to below it today, and we're talking snow in the high country.
Mother Nature keeping us guessing. Well, keeping you guessing. You just tell us. You know what to expect. All right, thanks a lot.
Not a guess.
Not a guess. It's
an educated guess.
An educated
It's a science. You know what? It is. I'll tell you, folks, it is what it is. But I told you Valley rain and mountain snow are coming.
You called it. Thank you so much, Alana.